Hey everybody, welcome back to 1776 or Bust. Tonight is the grand unveiling of my new purchase. As you can see that it's upside down here, but whatever. If I put it this way, it wouldn't come out right, but I'll do it this way first so you can see that it is a Walther. Again, I am a big fan of Walther pistols. I think Walther right now is, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, as humble as I might be, I think Walther just makes probably the best striker-fired polymer pistols on the market, whether it's the PPS, the P99, the PPQ, the CCP I won't put in there because I just don't think it's that great of a pistol. But I think the majority of all the Walther pistols, whether it's a Q5, a 5-inch barrel, 40, 45, 9mm, I just think they make great pistols. And that's just my opinion. Some people like the Glock, some people like the H&K, you know, the Springfield. Look, I would tell you right now that I think every company that makes a polymer striker-fired pistol is great. I can't think of one pistol to me that would not warrant maybe purchasing. The only one that I could think of right now would be maybe the new Ruger Americans. You know, I haven't fired one, but it just isn't for me. Very heavy, very bulky, not something that I would want in my own personal collection of pistols. But, you know, again, some people love Rugers. I'm just not a Ruger guy. At this point, though, I'm going to show you what I got. I'm really excited for the unveil because it's just, it's a great pistol. There's no way anybody can say that this is an average gun or even that matter, a subpar pistol. I think this is the best one on the market when it comes to polymer striker-fired guns. But enough said of that. Let's see what's in here. Wait a second. What is this? This is my old PPQ. What is it doing in here? I cannot believe this. Why? Oh, I know why. That's because that's not what I bought. What I actually bought was this one. Oh yeah, that's right. A Walther PPQ M2 in the FDE. That's right, I said it, FDE. As some of you know already, I'm a big fan of FDE pistols. This is no exception. As you can see, this is just an amazing job they did on this pistol. You know, when you compare it to any other Walther out there in the black, this one is, you know, identical in every aspect, in every part of the gun, from the slide to the barrel to the takedown to the slide lock, everything, even the sights, the crappy sights that Walther brings with it. Even the backstrap that they didn't do in the FDE color, which is fine, and it kind of looks pretty cool anyway when you have the black backstrap and all the other black, I guess you can say, accents. But it really is nice. I have not fired this gun, so it is cleared. I can tell you when I got it delivered today, the gun itself did not come with any magazines because it was a 15-round magazine, 2 of them that came with this pistol. And unfortunately, I live in New York State, so as I've said before, we are in a mag capacity state of 10. So unfortunately, I could not get it shipped with magazines. So I had to go on trusty eBay and pick up 2 magazines for my new pistol because that's the only way I'd get them. You can't find them around here. Right now, as it stands, everything about this gun is on equal level with this one right here. As a matter of fact, let me move the box out and we'll look at them side by side. There's the FDE. And here is my pistol in the black. They're absolutely identical. There's no difference in either one of them. You know, they're just phenomenal guns. I don't know what else to say. You know, when I was looking for something about the P99, I kept saying maybe I'll get a Glock. And then when I was searching the internet, I came upon the FDE model of the PPQ, which I knew it existed. I just wasn't sure if I'd be able to get my hands on one. So I was able to go on gunbuyer.com and they had these on sale for, I believe it was $583, and that's with free shipping and just added $6 for insurance. So I jumped on it right away. I felt like if I was going to buy another striker-fired gun, to me, why go with something different that I might feel is less superior to get rid of that P99? Instead, I decided to go with the PPQ M2 in the FDE, and I'm very excited to be owning it. Again, I'm a huge Walther fanboy, I'm not going to lie. So for me, you know, this is a perfect pickup for me. At this point, I think my Walther collection is pretty much complete. I don't see myself ever buying a CCP. I've, you know, done a lot of reading on it and just watching some videos on it. You know, looked at some of the Walther forums. Not a big fan of the CCP and what I've been hearing about it. The P99, you know, it unfortunately I think has aged, and I think it was a great pistol, and it'd be nice to see them redesign it a little bit. But for me, when I was going to upgrade, I was definitely going to be upgrading to another PPQ. I at this point would say that this is the best striker fired gun that I own. That goes for the 320. You know, the 320 is a great pistol. I love it. I love shooting it. But at the same time, I still don't think it is unequal to the Walther. Of course, here's the 320 in my all FDE. As a matter of fact, let me put these side by side, see how they look. There's a 320. Let's see if I can get these straight. And you can see they're very nice looking, both Cerakoted. This one has a real nice Cerakote finish on the slide. It's almost a very tacky feel to it. I really like it. Even on the grip, it's very tacky. Again, this one's more of a smooth gloss finish. This one, I know that Big Johnson said is more like a burnt bronze. I agree with that. It's not really an FDE. It's more like a bronzy color to it, but it's still a beautiful gun. Now, of course, if I was going to pick one, which one that I think was better, I still think it's my PPQ. I think the PPQs just are awesome guns. This week, I plan on going shooting, and I'm going to put these up against each other to see which one I think is a better gun. And hopefully I can get some good results. I haven't shot for a while. I've been busy this whole summer. But I plan on going shooting, and hopefully I can hit some targets out there. I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting. But again, you know, like I did on that 320 2.0, you can't ever have enough of a great thing. So when I said, hey, let me get another gun, I said, why not just get that awesome pistol, the PPQ again, only this time in the FDE. Now, of course, if you want to match them up, because I'm such a crazy guy sometimes, there's my other 320. This is the olive drab grip module, and this is the black slide. So you can see that I have one of every one that I've ever wanted. I love these guns. These are my favorites. These will be staying with me for pretty much ever. I have no desire to ever get rid of any of them. But as I have said before in my previous videos, if you're trying to decide what striker fired pistol you want, and you're looking at that HK VP9, you're looking at Glock, you're looking at the Ruger SR9, maybe the American, before you buy any of those, I would seriously tell you to go look at this and go look at this. You know, if you can fire one, shoot one. The triggers are unmatched. The VP9 to me is not as good in regards to its trigger. I just did not think it was what they bragged about. It's just not as good as this or the PPQ. It's just not. Again, I know my buddy Big Johnson's always talking about his FNS. You know, I'm not a fan. I know he loves it, but you know, I was dry firing one the other day, and it just, something about it just didn't, you know, feel right in my hand. But I think that's where you really need to start. Pick a pistol that feels right in your hand. If you can test fire it, go out and test fire it at a range or something, and then make your purchase. But I would definitely tell you right now as it stands, these two, the PPQ and the 320, are two of the best premier pistols on the market right now. You can't go wrong with either. For me, if I had to pick and choose only two pistols that I own, I would pick PPQ number 1, whoops, and PPQ number 2. These will be by my side every day, any kind of situation, because they're just undeniably reliable, undeniably just the fit and finish is amazing, and just everything about these guns to me spells perfection. So on that, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got some other things I need to do. I got to clean this little pig tonight and clean all that gook out of it from the factory and get it nice and smooth. Just to kind of go through the gun itself really quick with you. You know, everything about this gun is the same. You know, one thing that I was looking at in regards to this pistol was the fact that I was trying to look at the insides. You can see when they basically Cerakoted this, there's a lot of buildup on the inside. So, you know, one of the only concerns I might have when firing it is if it's going to mess up the action on the slide. But, you know, again, until I shoot it, I won't know. I still haven't cleaned it, so I got to clean it out, degrease it a little bit, and then just put some stuff on there. You know, as you know, I'm a big fan of the frog lube. So I'll be frog lubing that bad boy up tonight. And, you know, I know some people don't like it, but I've never had an issue with it. So I will definitely be using frog lube. You know, again, the mechanisms inside are all the same. You know, captive coil spring, it's polymer, unfortunately. This one I might change out. It looks like it's a little screwed up, actually, a little bent. So we'll see how that works. The barrel itself will need to be scrubbed a little bit. You can even see on here when they did some of the Cerakoting, some of the Cerakoting actually got on the barrel itself. But it kind of rubs off pretty easily. So I'll be scrubbing that tonight, making sure that looks nice and good. You know, inside the barrel looks clean. No issues inside the barrel. Looks pretty smooth to me. Inside the slide itself, you know, you got some of that, the finish of the Cerakote in there. It's not perfect in the inside, but it's on the inside. Complaints with that. Looks really good, nice and sharp. So I'll be cleaning this tonight. Really excited to get it out to the range. In the next couple of days, I'll be getting out there, and I will be test firing this bad boy and seeing what it can do. I will then make a video putting up the 320 against the PPQ to see which, in my opinion, is the king of polymer striker fired pistols that I own. At this case, I would put my money on the PPQ because, like I said, I love the gun and I've never had any issues with it. I think it's a superior pistol by all means. But I hope you've enjoyed this tabletop. I hope you are really seriously considering getting one of these. Go to gunbuyer.com. They're still there. They're on sale. And if you can own a 15-round mag, God bless. But yeah, man, great gun. Definitely recommend it. If you don't own a PPQ, you don't know what you're missing. You got to get one. Okay? So everybody have a great night, and see you hopefully tomorrow or the next day after that. And as always, freedom is never free.